Hey, welcome back to the Z Champagne Radio Show. Welcome back, Nightwish Army and fans from around the globe. Welcome back, the I Love Music Army, and welcome to the Steve Champagne Radio Show. What's going on? I'm going to relax here. Let me lean back in the chair. We're going to just sit back and have a nice conversation with everybody because I got a lot to say. First, I got the vote tallies. I know some of you are interested in that, but let's get to something that I want to make abundantly clear at the very beginning of this video so nobody can come up with some of the stuff that they came up with on the last video I did on this subject, giving me a bunch of crap. First and foremost, one, this was not to start a war. Two, I just want to know who your favorite was. Okay, so I misspoke by saying the best. I meant to say your favorite. Okay? So that will squash the controversy of me trying to get it up because, just getting into Nightwish really last year, I like to know who your favorite was. I mean, I have my favorite, but I want to hear what you had to say because I love musical discussions. I love talking about music. I love conversations. I love doing this video. But I got to give you the vote tallies and what I think of these three singers and who my favorite is and all that good stuff. So we're going to do that. All right, here we go. Floor was the vote winner, the official vote winner with 44 votes. Coming in second was people that couldn't follow directions or had a beef with what I had to say or the video I made. They got 24 votes. Tarja, Lady T got 6. Annette got 3. A lot of people, but I put them in the 24 vote category, said everyone wins. They're all brilliant. Yada, 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 yada. So those are the official vote tallies. Now let's get to my favorite. Okay? Let's get to my favorite. In my limited experience of Nightwish, you got to keep that in mind. Because I know a lot of people like to put negative stuff out there. They think it's fun to have the keyboard courage. And I get all that. It is cool. I enjoy the comedy. One guy said this is all Russian propaganda. I don't know. So, no, I'm just having fun talking about music. And if we can't have a simple musical discussion without, wow, phlegm in the throat. Because I don't edit these videos. What happens, happens, man. This is the way that it is. Dogs barking, whatever goes on, that's what happens. But let me get to my favorite. I have, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think Floor is the best singer. However, Lady T, who I affectionately call her, stole my heart. And I'm going to tell you why she did. Because the first album that they ever did, I hated it. I mean, I thought she was terrible. I didn't like it at all. I mean, I was like, oh my God, this is not very good. I heard this great music. When you put that first album on, you listen to it for the first time. I heard all this great music, and then she started singing, and I was like, no. And then from the second album on, it was like she grew and blossomed into this, wonderful, everything started to click. At least for me, that's how my journey took place. So I have a special spot in my heart for her because I watched an artist grow. Okay? Now, Floor, I watched the videos and I'm like, oh my God, this girl's so freaking good. I mean, I really, really like Floor. And I would love to have heard Floor, all along, honest, and see how she grew. Because this is a long journey when you go back to, what was that first album, 97 or something like that? 98? I don't know. Was it something like that? I can't remember the exact year off the top of my head, but that's a long time. What are we talking, 25 years? Something like that? In fact, they should put out a 25th Nightwish anniversary record or something. Or they should do something like that. That's an idea I just thought of. But we'll talk. Let me finish talking about these singers here. I appreciate, and I'm going to bring this mic down because I'm leaning back in the chair here. I appreciate all your comments, and I love reading them. And I love the education that you guys have given me over the last year about this phenomenal band that I knew nothing about when I jumped into this rabbit hole. And I have to give you my top 10 Nightwish songs, and I'll give you a clue because the next video I do will be, all about that. I'll give you a clue. They're sung by Lady T. Most of them. Okay, so let's just say that. But I also want to give credit for those people talking about Tomas and Marco and all that, how great they are. And I will say this. You think replacing Lady T was hard, or, Annette, or maybe even Floor if she was to decide to quit one day. I think replacing Marco is going to be tough because this guy brings a lot to the band. A whole lot. Okay, and I mean, I hope that he comes back to the band. I've grown fond of this band. And of course any band. I mean, I heard that Floor had breast cancer. She conquered it though. I mean, when I hear these things, it hurts my heart. It does. It hurts my heart. And because I love everybody. I'm not a hater. I'm not. People, like to be haters. I only hate when I get upset at someone who doesn't respect someone else. That's usually when I get the most upset. And even though, I'm a critic officially, I guess, because I review music and tell you what I think. So I guess I'm critiquing it. I have to say what I think, but I try to do it as respectful as possible. And I hope those people watching the video or have subscribed to the I Love Music Army channel, which we're about to dive into the baby metal rabbit hole, if you're a baby metal fan, and see how much I like this band, as requested by one of my I Love Music subscribers, or I Love Music Army here, the Sea Champagne Radio subscribers. We would love for you to be a part of it if you've never subscribed to the channel. If you like talking about music, hearing what I have to say, some guy who loves music, has been listening to music and made music his entire life and career, and maybe one day I'll get on here and tell you what I've done and my experiences, but I can just say I'm one of those famous, unfamous people that you'll never know because that's just the way it is sometimes. I'm not ashamed of it, and I'm very proud of the things that I have accomplished, and I really love talking about music. It's my passion. It's my life. It's been my life since I was a child, and it will continue to be my life until the day I die. So join us, and until next time, I'll hit that magical button and send you to that little music, the one that goes like this. Yeah, that song right there. The Sea Champagne Radio Show theme song. Peace, take care. Still want to hear what you got to say about what I had to say. Gonna read it. I am. Peace. Take care.